Everybody got that? You're awake now? And while you're, there we go. While we do that, everybody give 4 high fives. Get up, stand up, give each other 4 high fives. All right. So we have every week, we always recognize a mission moment from our realtors that are doing great things. And so Trey Watson, you were chosen last week. Yes. And you are here to nominate this week's culture winner. You're gonna leave. So this week's culture winner, why don't you tell us who you chose?
So I chose Brian Fisher this week. I'm gonna pull this up to make sure I get this right. I kind of wanted to plug this for him a little bit. He told us about this at the Top 20% Mastermind. He's got a program called Skill Bridge. And what it is they are hiring essentially people who are in the service to transition into civilian life. So what they do is the military, whatever branch they're in, is paying their normal pay, and they are doing essentially an internship. So you get to take these people on that are transitioning out of the military and into civilian life, help them develop skills, and whatever that might be. Brian's taking these people in and vetting them. And then if he can't use them, and I think you guys are doing this, so you can probably talk about it a little bit better. They're taking these people in, vetting them, and then placing them in an internship, and we can use them as admin, as EAs, as marketing people, whatever it might be. However, the cool part about it is we're helping military people transition into civilian life, which is a super, super important thing. So that goes to Brian. I wanted to do that so we could plug that for him. So reach out to him if you're interested in that. I don't know if you have anything to say. You guys are getting somebody in January.
We have somebody now.
Okay, you got somebody.
Yeah, we have somebody now. Her name is Callie. She came from the Air Force, and she's trying to get her license.
Yep.
But she's awesome. She's great. She's helping with admin work. We're helping her be able to, just reach out to others and just kind of get reacclimated to this area. She just moved here also.
Yeah, and she had a day of Quantum Leap with me, I think.
Yes, she did. Yeah.
So, and technically, the rule is they can't get paid by you.
No, we do. Yeah,
So
no.
literally, we have someone from the military coming from with a background of systems, tools, and models. Okay, and then they're wanting to transition into civilian life, and there is a great opportunity within real estate for that. So
And
if
the
you
best
can
thing
want.
about it, if you have another business outside of real estate, you can go to the website and sign up, and it can be for any industry. Real estate was just the one that Brian plugged in. So highly recommend for that to look into it and read on Brian.
So, yeah, these people do so much for us. So such a cool program.
Awesome.
So, anyway,
Thank you. Brian, make sure to tell him congratulations on that. It really is powerful to see somebody take action on something they're passionate about. It's definitely his wheelhouse, so very cool. We have great vendors here. Let's give a quick shout out, and just because we have a shorter meeting today, just make it real quick. So you want to start us off?
Tyler with WeMove, for all your moving and junk removal needs, give us a call, please.
Okay, and if you want to just point, yep.
Jess Bowman Insurance Group. I missed seeing you guys all last week, and we just appreciate you guys. Are awesome.
You're so great about coming to team meetings. Love it. And yes, sir.
Ryan Barnes with Health Markets, excuse me, I sell health insurance, Medicare, supplemental, and life.
Awesome. Yes, ma'am.
Sarah with USA Mortgage. Would love to help you with all of your lending needs. And I too missed you guys greatly last week. It was, I feel like I lost an appendage last week. So
We are pretty awesome.
Amy Hunsaker Williams with the Collective Home Staging. If any of you guys watched Mega Camp last week, Gary highly recommends staging your listing.
Yes, and it's going to become that much more purposeful and valuable for this market we're headed into. Love it. Yes. Was there anybody else? Yes, sir.
Nathan Skinner, Garrison Roofing. I look at roofs and tell you what it needs. That's my job.
That's so good. You looked at my roof. Yeah. Okay. And by the way, he's trying because people are calling you that you should not be called. Okay, and we definitely don't want to incur any fines. And so you would definitely make it very purposeful to not call people on the do not call list. Mike Brown is so good at making these team meeting slides and throwing it at random places. And so if Mike was here, I'd say, how was market, Mike? And he would say that we've got 297 new listings, 216 new contracts, and 189 closings, 473 new. And these are the past numbers. So this is last year's number, is it this week, last year? And then this is last week's numbers. So remember, these are really powerful to share. I say it every week. I feel like a broken record, but I'm telling you right now, this makes you have a pulse on the market for your clients, and that creates validity for you so that they can trust what you're saying and not fight you as much on things. If you're telling them where they need to be priced, some of these numbers help. They do. And so definitely use them. He shares them on the internal Facebook group every week. Here's the outlying areas. This is actually looking really similar. This is 55, by the way. You can't see it here. And the outlying areas over there in the north, these are very normal, actually. If you look at before 2020 with the insanity of 20 and 2021, this is very similar to what you would normally see as far as statistically. And active GSBR residential total listings. This is 1281, if you can't see that in the back. 1281. Last week was 1231. Week before that was 1259. But we have definitely climbed from, I don't remember, 573. Remember when we were like in the fives? And now we're way beyond double than that. So it's very, very cool to see choice and options there. Broker moment. I saw Jim. Yes, sir.
We're good.
I think we're good.
I was going to talk about the ambassador program.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you had it on this.
I think we should, right here is where we're at for the month. And because of that slide, I'll say that seller's contract, Don Klepper, at 1 p.m. That's still happening, correct?
From my understanding, yes.
From my understanding, I think that is still happening. You guys, seller contracts, there's lots of things that change. I don't know, last time you were in a contract class, I would definitely come to this one today, 1 p.m., Don Klepper. Learn what you don't know that you don't know. They call that unconscious incompetence. Have you ever heard that before? Unconscious incompetence. Then if you learn something that you never knew before, then it becomes conscious incompetence. And then once you use those things and those tools, it becomes conscious competence. So that's what we want in our contracts class. And getting started with command with Dan Trikel on Wednesday. So don't miss that. By the way, if you're in bold right now, we have our RC Event Center is the next one and the following one. So 901, 908 at the, and this third one, all of the RC Event Center, there's the address, and all the other dates will be at that same one that we've been at, that 425 building. Okay. And then this week's focus, we've got the Equity Committee that we're going to talk about, bring them up here in a bit for a heritage, Hispanic Heritage event. And then we also have our Mega Camp recap. So what was your best of moment from Mega Camp? So let's go ahead and bring up our panel guys. We have Josh and where else? Yes, Elise, perfect. And yes, there you are, Amy. Perfect. So here, come on up. Welcome to our panel, you guys. These are agents that put time, energy, money, and travel, which I think is a category of its own because it was quite a nightmare getting there and back. We had a little bit of an adventure there, and yet they are people that have been seen up on stage. They've been featured. They have special groups that they're part of these big events. And so we're going to hear from you guys today. All right. So what was your best of moment from Mega Camp? Do you want to start us off?
Sure.
First, introduce yourself.
Amy Malaya Coppitz. I think most of you know me. I've been in the Market Center for 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah.
But an agent since 2010.
And you're the Culture Committee Chair.
Oh, I'm the Culture Committee Chair. So Mega Camp was the thing that brought me to Keller Williams. If you have not ever been to one, put it on your goal list to attend, because you get to see this is not just our Market Center. Like the video that Tim showed earlier is really what it's all about. There are so many big thinkers that you can expose yourself to, meet, rub elbows with, network, learn from. Hands down, start saving for next year if you have not already. But they always show something, and there's a video that they showed, and I'm sure we can find the link online and post it. I shared it on my personal Facebook, but there was a coach talking to her kids in college. And her name was Kara, and I think it was Duke University.
Very awesome.
Yes. And so it was talking about, they related it to our market and how challenges come, and you can let it define you, you can let it break you, or you can just say, bring it on. That's why Gary had the buffalo shirt, Charging the Storm, because he's saying, like, face your challenges head on, tackle them, and you're going to get through it faster. And that's the market that we're headed into. So she said, it will never get easier. You just learn to handle hard better. That was like my absolute favorite quote. And she said, make yourself a person that handles hard well. Don't wait for the easy. Any meaningful pursuit in life goes to the people that handle hard well. Don't wait for things to get easy. Just become the person that handles hard well.
So
That
good.
spoke to me. And I was like, I try to write it all down.
Doesn't your hand hurt? I'm telling
Yes.
you right now, you go to these events and you're sitting there going, and you're like trying to get it all down. It's just crazy. Yeah. My fingers actually bled the first year I went. I'm not, you can ask my mom. It's true.
Josh Gates, I am the growth committee chair on the ALC as well. In at KW and an agent since 2018. So this year it was really about meeting new people, meeting new agents, potential partners and referrals or anything of that nature. So I focused a lot on kind of just getting to meet new people and then also following up on relationships that we built in the past. Elise and I in a big group, we scooter hopped all over the place to like go meet up with other agents that we had met with. I know she had people she had to meet with from her groups, and we had, it was just, that to me, I think is the biggest thing that I forget about every time I go to a family or a mega. We all know that we're going to go learn and drink out of a fire hose, but building those relationships and meeting those people. I got to meet my coach for the first time, and things like that. We're actually getting to like interact with people rather than it just being a text or a phone call or an email. It's always super cool.
That is really a good point. And meeting your coach, when you have a coach, meeting them in person, sitting down with them eye to eye for the first time or maybe the second time, it's so much better. I feel like every training session after that, every coaching meeting after that is that much more real and that much more tangible. Love that. All right, Elise.
Elise Riley. I've been with KW. I've been a real estate agent for almost 7 years. I've been at KW the entire time. I'm super glad that I started my business here. Got it at a family reunion, the last event. I'm also the safety chair on the ALC. I have prior law enforcement, prior military experience, so I feel like that's usually why I'm that person. So safety first, guys. Okay, wear your seatbelts. I'm driving the flood around and around. All the things. I got all the things. So for Mega Camp this year, I actually got to Mega Camp 2 days earlier because there was something that I participated in called Rainbow Camp. And it's where we have one of the largest networking groups in all of Keller Williams, which is an LGBTQ plus alphabet soup, whatever group that we all get together and we all meet up and we mastermind. But we actually had some incredible groups and panels. We had work-life balance, we had luxury listings and how to get luxury listings. And it was just networking with some of the most brilliant minds all over the country. Mark King came and spoke to us. Mo Anderson was with us. It was just a really incredible experience overall.
So cool.
Yeah, it was great. So
those networking groups are literally, I kid you not, if you're part of luxury or land or commercial or KWYP, young adults, that is
location.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things that you can participate in. So one of the biggest things that I pulled away from with Mega Camp was just the new experiences and all of the people that I met. I have, I've learned this from family reunion, actually, that some people only go to these events because they've already been on stage. They don't need to be there. They're some of the people that have taught the people that have been on stage. They come to network because they want to meet real estate agents, because real estate agents do what, which is investing. But what if they can't invest in the markets that they're in, like Miami? where are they want to put their money somewhere more affordable. And what do you think Springfield is? So,
So good.
I mean, I have slightly cheaper than Miami.
Oh, wow. Just a tap, yeah. Okay, and so if you would tell, just maybe a quick statement of what people should look to doing why they should go to the next family reunion. It's in Anaheim. It's in LA. So if you've never been to LA, well, why would someone go to family reunion?
It's all about the relationships. So there are agents that built their entire business just on networking and relationships with out-of-state agents. And we know so many people are fleeing a lot of these states, especially California.
Yep.
They're coming here, go to Anaheim, meet all the agents, get all the referrals.
Yeah.
Really pump Springfield as a place to relocate to.
Fabulous.
Yeah, I always enjoy going. Like I said earlier, I get to meet people. It's great, but you get to be in the room with bigger thinkers, no matter what level you're at. So if you're a brand new agent, kind of mentioned this last night in the top 20%. When I first started going to family reunion, this is my first mega camp actually this year, but I've gone to family 3 or 4 times. I was doing classes like how to win my first listing, right? Like, and then it's just progressed as my career's progressed. And you're just in a room with bigger thinkers, no matter what stage you're at. You can find an appropriate room, an appropriate breakout, and you can mastermind with thousands of people, great agents. Yeah.
And these mega camp and family reunion isn't just designed for the top agents. It's designed to teach people who are brand new agents to become those top agents. Like there was a guy from Houston and he was brand new and it was right during the pandemic as it started. So he just started going and doing reels on Instagram of walking through new construction homes. And everybody thought that he was listing and selling those homes. And he ended up becoming in, I think, a 2-year period of time, one of the top agents in Houston. So the reason why I think it's so important to go to these events is because you learn how to do it from when you're a small time agent, just getting your feet wet, getting those really big ideas from brilliant minds, to being that medium-sized agent, wanting to start and build that team. And then being that mega agent and expanding or learning how to become a MAPS coach. There's just all kinds of avenues that the value that you get from these events is absolutely priceless.
Well, what you're saying plays right into the bold quote that says your business grows to the extent that you do. And if you're surrounding yourself with people that are that much bigger, you're growing that much faster with those people, and then your business increases. So thank you, everybody. Thank our panel. Okay, Nicole really wanted me to make sure that we had, I'll fix this back over here, to make sure that you have CE as a priority on your calendar. All right, if you don't have it as a priority on your calendar, get it done. Get CE on your calendar to say, I'm going to get this over with. Why not have it move on? Don't have it moving over you. Just get this thing done. All right.
Remember that it's a 2-step process. You have to do your CE and then also renew on the MREC website.
Listen to the voice above. Okay. And I also want to bring up our Hispanic Equity Committee. Is it just you today?
No, we have.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. You guys want to come up real quick and talk about it real fast? Or you want to just stand up where you are and talk about it? Oh, you got your hat? She's got her flag. She's wearing a jersey. Yes, come on up. Let's do quick. So on the 16th of September, what's going to happen, ladies?
There's a party.
What kind of a party? Is there going to be food?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there
There's
going to be
drinks
and music
and music
and dancing?
and dancing.
Okay, tell me.
And bounce houses.
Okay, and we have slides too, so I'm gonna go.
Oh, you got the slide?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So tell us, why are we doing this?
Because we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, which is from September 15 to October 15. And in other words, your favorite food truck is gonna be there. If you can think about one, I promise it's gonna be there. We have right now 13 people participating and a lot of people adding up. We have people selling food, we have people selling alcohol that is alcohol from other types of countries. It's not just beer and wine. We have, how she said, bounce houses. We have people selling stuff from their hometowns and stuff like that. So the goal for this is for all of you to get to know different cultures and for everyone to get together as the community.
And to support just small business owners that are in the Hispanic community that are trying to grow their business, but they don't usually have the opportunity to meet all of you wonderful.
Perfect. And there's sponsorships available still?
They're available, the last day is today.
Today.
Tomorrow.
Today or
Okay.
tomorrow, we want to have the flyers already with sponsors and the participants by the end of this week, so we can actually start printing them out and marketing this event. So right now we have 9 sponsors. We're very happy about that. But if anyone else is considering joining as a sponsor, let us know. If we don't get to use all the money, we're possibly going to donate it to a good
Local
cause,
charity.
or save it for next year's event.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Awesome. Well, and I remember hearing a statistic, I think this was at Family Reunion last year. They said 70% of all first-time home buyers in America are going to be Hispanic in the next 5 years.
Yes, yes. So
That is just great. So,
5 to 9, even if you're a sponsor, I would love for all of you to be there, bring your friends and families.
so
Your
cool.
past clients, it's a great opportunity to invite past clients too and do a touch on them, like
Yes.
consensual, right?
Right.
But like,
Wow. It's here.
it's September 16th from 5 to 9 p.m.
There we go. Awesome. And by the way, I just wanted to throw this out there. Our communities within Keller Williams, we have the Keller Williams Luxury Symposium happening on October 1st and 3rd. That's in Boston, and the Kitty Commercial Summit. If that's maybe a focus that you've been really wanting to pivot into, that would be a great one in November to attend. And thank you so much for attending. Yes.
So I wanted to touch on, I thought we had a slide, but we didn't. So the GSPR is starting their own ambassador program, similar to how Keller Williams has their ALC. So if you are interested in being a part of that, come and see me. I have an application for you that you can fill out. Their first meeting is this Friday, but just it kind of goes to the volumes of Keller Williams having an ALC and being able to be a voice. I think they're looking for 4 representatives from our market center based on our agent count. So if you're interested in finding out more information, come see me and get an application.
Love it. Okay, and we are about to start our ALC meeting. If you don't know what that is, that's our agent leadership